Why, when he comes with his alpha dog disposition and he sits talking to me like his decision is a decision that should be thought of, and then so I don't call him back, because I spent most of my childhood growing up and wanting to grow up so somebody wouldn't tell me what to do. Because they kept me under such heavy manners, and they dictated everything I did. All I wanted to do was get grown so nobody could tell me what to do. And that's why I ain't married today. It ain't got nothing to do with the union between us and the vows we made and all of that stuff, because we loved each other. We were having a good time, but my character was messed up. You understand me? Over some childhood junk that it took 10 years into a marriage before it showed up. I wish you'd help me. And then I was too immature to admit it was me who was the fault, and I'm putting everything on her and piling up a lot of junk until one day I woke up, we had a ceiling full of junk over some issues that don't even relate to us being together. I hope you're following me now. That's why I thank God he sits down and he is the coach between everybody in a wife and husband. You need God to sit there as coach and say, now you heard what she said, now you give me an answer for what she just said. Speak to the issue. Don't just sit around and wait to talk. I wish you know, sometimes you're not listening, you're just waiting to talk. Are you finished yet? Are you finished yet? I have something to say, but are you finished yet? And then when she opens her mouth, she talks about something that ain't got nothing to do with what you just said. I wonder if you hear me. She wasn't listening. She was waiting to talk. Have you ever been in a situation where she says something, then she run in the bedroom and shut the door? Oh, I'll read your mail. You're a fool with me in this house. She runs in the bedroom, close the door, and you talking to the door. And when you walk away, you tired of talking to the door, she open the door and shouts something else at you. Shut it up. You need a coach. Need the Holy Ghost. Need Jesus Christ. Because I got to have Jesus, because something's going to surface that I never expected. And I need him to give me the depth. That's why certain people need to have gone through some stuff to deal with certain people. Whole lot of you folk looking for some folk that's prissy, inexperienced, haven't been through something, to pull them up in your life. If she got a history, oh no. I wish I could talk to you. No, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you. I need to get these brothers. See, sometimes a poor sister can't tell a man what she did in her past. And if he keep on asking you, he can't handle it. It don't matter that you're saved now. He don't have the capacity to handle what you've been. And many of the times, the fellas who most can't handle what you've been are those who have left the most dead bodies along the road. And because of that, he is such a complicated creature, Because you spend a lot of time juggling. I got an awful task. I've been asked by the Essence Festival to come and to speak to 20,000 plus women. It's one thing if I were going to deal with sisters who are not achievers. And I say, now you don't need to be focusing on no man. You need to get about your purpose and your career. Let somebody catch you down the road. You got more to life than just relationship. But now what do you say to 20,000 sisters who are all achievers and still ain't got nobody? Let me tell you now, well, you have to have capacity to love the group that's out here now. There are more brothers in jail in the California system than in both university systems in California, private or public. Gay brothers are taking over the face of the earth. And if they're not gay, I don't know how to define this. They got some not gay, but down low. Now, if they not down low, they married. And if they not married, not gay, not down low, not in prison, they polygamous. Why y'all looking at me like Alice in Wonderland? So now, what is a sister to do? Because if she falls in love with anybody in that group, she's going to have a capacity that is almost superhuman. Because if she isn't even dealing with that, she's dealing with people who have borderline that. Every one of those instances. You're going to deal with a man who has multiple friends, women. And especially if you decide you want to go up the ladder about 10 or 15 steps. And now you're dealing with somebody powerful, rich and attractive. And everybody around you is trying to get there because the rest are gay, down low, prison, married. Are you following me? So now you're going to have to deal with the ego. Thinks he's the cat's meow and the dog's bow wow. Now you're going to have to love him through all of his childish issues. And in order for you to do that, you're going to have God. Because you can't find it in you when your capacity is already limited in and of itself. Why? Because you got to love him through your issues. You got to love him through who left you. Everybody in here been left by somebody. I don't care what y'all. And you had to get over being left.